We've hit a slight bad patch in form, but a game against Ajax in the Europa League surely is going to sort all that out. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Man United Save. I'm Cultured Left Foot. It's a pleasure to have you with me. And we're playing Ajax. We drew the first leg 0-0 and it was the start of a pretty poor run. We lost to Liverpool 4-0 in the Cup, which was dreadful. Then we beat Krasnodar. We won the Carabao Cup or League Cup or whatever it's called nowadays. Lost to Arsenal, obviously. That was a episode all in itself. We then went and lost to Bournemouth as well, 3-2, which was very, very annoying. We followed that up with a 0-0 draw away at Ajax, which isn't too bad, I guess. Probably should have done better. And we have just beaten Crystal Palace 3-1. So form isn't too bad. I was very worried when Andros Townsend scored after the first minute, but we managed to capitalise, and Harriet actually had a very good game, getting 2 goals. And now we're back for the second leg against Ajax, and we're getting to the closing point of the season. And again, we've got Man City and Liverpool back to back. So that will probably be the next episode, depending on what happens in this game and who we get drawn in the next round and things like that. But it's going okay. We've tweaked the tactic a little bit. Our high line was getting really caught out, so we've now just got rid of that completely. We are playing much shorter passing. We're playing a bit more of a tiki-taka formation. Paul Pogba is back from injury, but not match fit, so he starts on the bench. And Martial starts up front, even though he's not been playing very well because Rashford's injured. And I'm still not sure what to do with this save. I think this season, we'll carry on going as we are. Do you know what? Next season, I'm very tempted just to be like, I can spend whatever I want and we'll just have the academy rule in. So I've got to have 5 academy players in the squad. And I think that's a good way to do it. So Arsenal have just beaten Wolves 3-1. So they go through to the next round. Lazio, Shakhtar, Atalanta, Bayer Leverkusen and CSK Moscow, Mönchengladbach and Kiev, us and Ajax and Torino and Sporting are all playing in the later kickoffs for the Europa League. They are missing Magellan, Leprano, Van Leer and Tagliafico is doubtful with torn knee ligaments, so wouldn't expect to see Tagliafico. Pereira's out with a broken pelvis. He's out for 6 to 7 months, which is pretty annoying. Burkhart's out with a twisted ankle and Rashford is doubtful and won't be in the squad. So let's get into it. This is how we're going to line up then. De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, De Ligt, Shaw, Fred, McTominay, Fernandes, Chong, Harriet and Martial. I really want to give Chong a go. I want to give him a run of games so he can prove between now and the end of the season if he's good enough to play in this squad. Because he's not good enough, I'll get rid and I'll promote another youngster from the academy to try and give it a go in the squad. But I do want us to pick up where we left off last time, because we won 3-1 against Crystal Palace. But let's get out there with a bit of faith, with a home team. We're going to go on the attack. We're going to try and take the game to Ajax. Well, we're actually starting positive. Should I change that? I might change that to attacking. We're home. Let's go and get a goal. We just need to make sure we make a good start. You know, Kasper Dolberg, Promes, Tadic, Neres, they've got a good team. Ziyech, Van der Beek, they've still kept a core from that team that did so well last year in the Champions League in real life. As that got him, Martial can't win the header. Fernandes brings it alive. Harriet's there. He shoots just past the post. Thought it was going to bring his really good run of form into this game, but unfortunately, it's just past. Chong's picked up a little bit of a knock, a tight Achilles. He's down to 69%. We do have Lingard on the bench, which is a pretty good sub. Or Greenwood can come on as well. So we'll have to see how it works. But we're doing okay. We'll drop it down to positive. The first 15 minutes we attacked and didn't get too much out of it. Ajax are playing quite well as well. This tactic is a lot more... The tweaks we've made have made it a lot more balanced in terms of where we attack. It was very focused down the left and right in the previous tactic. And I just thought, we had to mix things up a little bit. But Ajax are playing quite well. Let's just up the tempo a little bit. We'll encourage our guys to run at them. Let's try and win some free kicks by dribbling at them. Chong, I think, is going to have to come off after half an hour, which is he's fully injured now, so he's definitely going to have to come off after half an hour, which is a little bit annoying. We'll put Jesse Lingard on there as a winger, give us a bit more width going out there. What? Yes, I've just made that sub. Thank you. There we go. Confirm changes. Yep. Thank you, Football Manager. That was strange. As Lingard comes on for the injured Chong, Harriet and Martial not playing well. Yes, it's not brilliant. because the other thing as well is if I change the rules and I can spend as much money as I want, I don't have to wait to sell players. So let me know what you think in the comments. I know I've asked these questions a lot, but I like to get your feedback on the save and what you want me to do. As McTominay is there, he's tackled really well. Fred picks up into Martial. We can't turn and get a shot off. Fred shot's blocked, and here comes Tadic looking to launch a counter. Van der Beek just hoofs it long, and that's easy for Matthias de Ligt, playing against his former club, obviously. Shaw up to Harriet, into Fernandes. Good bit of skill to go around Tadic. Fernandes runs forward it. Loads of space for Bruno Fernandes. He gets a shot off. It's a good save from Onana in goal. It's a bit more dangerous. It's a bit better. It's a little bit better. Bruno Fernandes has the ball from the corner. Swings it in. And Onana claims that very, very well. To be honest, it's a really good catch from the goalkeeper. And that's quite annoying. Because obviously I want us to score. But Onana goes long with it. And Dolberg wins the header to no one. He's very, very isolated up front. De Ligt has a bit of time, just lays it off to Shaw. Nice little 1-2 to keep the ball moving. De Ligt then goes over the top looking for Martial. It's a lovely ball from Matthias de Ligt. Martial shoots! Oh, touched over the bar from Onana. I'm not too sure why the commentary is saying Martial kick himself. That was really easy. It didn't look easy. It looked like a really good save. Fernandes puts it in. Luke Shaw's at the back post beaten in the air. But Luke Shaw will keep this alive. And there is 3 or 4 minutes till half time. Doesn't look like we're going to get the breakthrough that we were after. I think I'm going to put Martial out to the left and bring Greenwood on up front, I think. Just to mix it up a little bit. But Lindelof comes forward. He's still running forward. I'm still in Singapore, by the way. I'm hoping to record a few videos before I go to the UK, so there is something for you guys to watch. But as I said before, as Lingard onto his left foot, just past the post. Just past the post. As I said before, there will be a break where there's no videos. I'm back in the UK and I won't be having my computer, so I can't make videos. And I'm very busy at the moment. But I'm hoping as well to get a video out about like what I want to do. What's happening in the future with the channel, what we're going to do. Yeah, that is disappointing. We'll give these guys a little bit longer to go and try and change the game. We'll go up to attacking again to start the second half, see if we can make a breakthrough. I have got Pogba on the bench as well. Fred's not playing the best, so I could put McTominay back into the hold midfield role. Bring Fred on. Strike Force isn't playing very well. It's, yeah, a bit of a mixed bag at the moment. Martial, for some reason, really doesn't like playing up front. He really doesn't like playing up front. So we're going to move you back there. We'll bring Harriet off for Greenwood. We'll get the youngster on. Try and get another goal for us. We are slowly dominating the game as Bruno Fernandes hits a free kick just past the post again. Is this going to be one of those games where we dominate and then Ajax nick a goal? I bet you it is. Fernandes swings it in all the way to the back post. Lingard heads it back across. Greenwood's there. He does come on and get a goal. Mason Greenwood. It wasn't an assist from Jesse Lingard, but Greenwood gets his 10th goal of the season, which is mightily impressive from Mason Greenwood. It must have been a poor defensive header that just went back across goal. Lingard jumped. Yeah, it was. It was Martinez. And Greenwood there with a lovely header to stick it in. We can now come off attacking, go to positive. And, well, that makes everything a little bit more rosy because we're going through. But 1-0 at home in the Europa League isn't the best. 1 goal for Ajax means we need to score again. And I'm just wondering if I bring on Pogba for a little bit more solidarity. But Martial's having a stinker. We haven't really got anyone that could play him. That's a lovely ball through to Kasper Dolberg. Dolberg's in, and that's a great tackle from number 2. I think is De Ligt number 2? No, he's number 5. Must be Lindelof then. Yeah, what a tackle that was from Victor Lindelof at the back. Unbelievable stuff. Martial is having a shocker. So what can we do here? Could bring Diego Dalot on. He can't really play there. Or actually, what I might do is bring on Pogba for Martial and move. We'll put Fernandes out there. I think Fernandes could do a good job. We'll bring Pogba on in that Mazzala as Neres just knocks it back to Onana in goal, which is very nice. But 15 minutes to go, and we're 1-0 up, and it's been okay so far. I'm just very worried because I know our defence has a bit of a brain fart in them occasionally. De Ligt has made it a lot more solid, as you would expect, but they do have a bit of a brain fart. Shaw comes forward into McTominay. Goes long out to the right-hand side to Lingard with a lovely ball. Lingard cuts in field. Fizzes it out to Martial on the left-hand side, who's about to come off, but he keeps that in play. Martial puts a cross in, looking for McTominay with a header. Onana with a great save again. Point-blank header, and he holds onto the ball really, really well. And Paul Pogba comes on for Martial, and that will hopefully just shore us up in midfield a little bit. As Bruno Fernandes crossing the ball. Luke Shaw with a header. Greenwood's there. He's got his second. And he's onside. Mason Greenwood comes on and changes the game. Maybe I should be starting him up front. Mason Greenwood. What a finish. Luke Shaw with a good header back across goal. And I was not expecting this from young Mason. Luke Shaw's there. Mason Greenwood just snuck in round the back. No one marking him. Lovely, lovely stuff. 2-0. Now I'm a bit more confident. We're going to have to find out who we get in the next round. This is definitely a competition I'd like to win. I would definitely like to win this competition. We are playing pretty well, so we can just drop it down to balanced, really take the sting out of the game. In the last 3 minutes, let's just go back to, we'll just drop it all the way down to defensive. As we get a corner into the final minute of injury time. Luke Shaw heads it against the bar. Unlucky for Luke Shaw. Definitely could have been 3-0. He's deadly at those back post corners. He either gets beaten and it flicks on and then he goes and picks up the loose ball, or he'll win the header and it'll be a dangerous opportunity. But Ajax look out on their feet. These three players here look a little bit tired. They're all standing there like hands on hips, looking a bit knackered. But Fred wins that ball. Just hold on to it until they win a foul. Good boy. Tobias Vels gives us a free kick. And that will be the game, I think. Are we even going to have time to take this? As Bruno Fernandes stands over the ball. And no, he doesn't give us time to take it. A 2-0 win. Very good in the Europa League. Let's go and see who we're going to get in the next round. So we know that Arsenal have gone through. Wolves are out. It'll be interesting to see who else. Bayer Leverkusen will be tough. Dynamo Kiev, I think we could beat. Torino, I think we could beat. Atalanta, I think we could beat. Shakhtar, I think we could beat. Lazio, we could beat. I'd just avoid Arsenal and Bayer Leverkusen, and I think I'd be happy. We go through. Chong is out for 1 to 2 days with a tight Achilles. We get a bit of money. And Greenwood was on fire when he came on. Absolutely superb in front of goal, lad. Absolutely superb. So we'll go through. I don't know when the draw is. I assume it's going to be pretty soon. Let's go. Competitions. Euro Cup. Stages. Quarterfinals. The draw will be on the 15th, so that is today. So we will stick around for the draw. There we go. I just should have just pressed continue once. That's all I should have done. So avoiding Bayer Leverkusen and Arsenal ideally is what I want to do. So we go automatic draw for the Europa League quarterfinals. Lazio are out of the hat first. They're going to be playing Man United. We came out second, so we can stop the automatic draw and just draw all teams. And Arsenal get a Shakhtar, Dynamo Kiev get Atalanta, and Torino get Bayern. So I'd suggest we go through, Bayer Leverkusen go through, probably Kiev against Atalanta, probably Kiev go through, and probably Arsenal against Shakhtar, which would line us up nicely for a game against Dynamo Kiev in the semi-finals. That would be absolutely delightful. So the Liverpool match has been rearranged, so we'll technically then, we can do a 3-game episode again? Europa League, Man City, no, we'll do Lazio, Man City, and then we'll come back for another episode straight after it to be Lazio and Liverpool, and we'll go from there and see how we get on. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know, do you prefer these slightly shorter episodes, or do you prefer it to be a bit longer? I sort of just mix it up with what games we've got coming, and let me know down below what you want to do for the rest of this save. What do we want to do as a community, as this channel as a whole? What do we want to do with it? Do we want to go out and just spend money willy-nilly buying whoever we want, trying to just accumulate the best squad and say we're going to have 5 academy graduates in the whole squad? Or do we still want to be sensible with money and be like we can only spend when we sell players? Or I don't know, let me know down below. I think I'm looking for a bit of a change to the idea. I think the first season has gone well. It's gone very well in terms of what we've done. I just think that, you know, we're Man United and I'll get pissed off in real life they don't spend enough money. So I'd like to spend loads of money in a virtual world, which would be good. But yeah, let me know down below. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. An absolute pleasure once again. Thank you very much to all the Patreons that support the channel that little bit extra every month. You can get your name on this board and you get your name in Football Manager 2020 on my save. If you want to donate just $1 a month, you can do it from the Patreon link in the description. And you can join the Discord channel. We've got a few more people joining up now, which is great, where we have a little chat just generally football, chat manager, Football Manager, Pro Evo. We chat about anything really. Get involved. If you want to be lovely enough to buy some merchandise, like a lovely phone cover like this, then that's all in the link in the description as well. So thank you so much for watching. Apologies from that noise from Windows, but for now I'm out. Cheers.